Hey, I wanted to give everybody an update on what happened with my car accident situation. I was hit by a DUI driver last week from behind, and it pushed me to the car in front of me. I'm very lucky that it's not worse. I'm lucky that I have my health. I definitely need to see a chiropractor and get an alignment and things like that. But yes, it could have been way worse. I want to thank everyone, my friends that donated to my GoFundMe. Anyone who sent thoughts, wishes, prayers, care reactions, supportive reactions, or words of support. Y'all helped me get through this past week. You helped me pay my bills, and you helped my sanity. And I just am forever grateful. I couldn't have done this without you. I do have a way to get to work for the time being, so I'm not going to advertise my GoFundMe or anything right now. I'm just grateful I'm well enough, I'm mentally well enough now, and physically well enough to go back to work. So that is the huge part of the battle. We're still talking to see if the guy who's in jail has insurance, and we're still trying to figure all that out, but you guys helped me get through this week, and I'm forever grateful. I wanted to remind anybody, if anyone gets in a wreck or anything like that and the police tell you to tow your car to a tow lot, don't do it. Have it towed to your house. If you live in an HOA or something where you're not supposed to have a wrecked car in your house, get a tarp for it. These tow yards, they charged me just for having it there a day and a half, almost $400. And I had to pay that after getting in the wreck and all that. So on top of having to fix my car, I had to pay that to get it out of the lot. So it's a ripoff. I just wanted to warn everybody, don't do that. There's so many shady things and ticket racketeerings and stuff that we allow. I wanted to talk to everybody about this because I'm going to be complaining to representatives, even if you think it doesn't do that much help. It's better than nothing. It's at least lets them know we're aware, and the ants are angry. I feel like they can just do whatever they want to us and get away with it. And I think we allow these seemingly small things that really affect the poor, the struggling population, middle class, lower middle class, these tickets and these fees and they can really affect somebody, and we allow all this, and it ripples out, and this is why now we have the trails in the sky, and these pharmaceuticals that they're trying to get everybody to take, if you know what I mean, that are harmful, and mandates and things like that. It opens the door for them to do worse to us. If we allow even smaller injustices in our society, and we don't care about the people that are struggling, or the poor in our society, or people that are struggling to pay the bills, if we don't care how things like this affects them. So I do think everybody should just be more cognizant of that. And every little bit, every little thing you do, even if you're aware of it, and complain about it to others and make them aware of it. But if you write your Congress people, write who's ever the puppet president, or who's ever about this stuff, because we have a lot of work to do. This stuff, whether we work with the current system or we start to make a new one, we have work to do on all ends. This kind of thing should never have been allowed. Anyway, I did want to thank everybody that supported me so much for your support. You restored my faith in humanity and life, because I've definitely been depressed, and if it wasn't for my friends online and on here making me know that that I'm not alone, I don't know where I'd be. So thank you. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything to tell you guys. Oh, I wanted to say, if anybody needs to if you ever have a rental car, instead of if you just have liability on your car, which you shouldn't, which I'm learning now, I need to have a little bit more coverage than that, but you can get, instead of paying the extra money for the rental car, and like the extra insurance for the rental car, which it's like really high, you can just get full coverage on your automobile, and that will cover your rental car, and that's like a lot less expensive than paying each day for the full coverage for the rental car. So just a tip there. I just wanted to give anybody out there in case they need it. I think the reason why this happened to me spiritually is because I was not fully protecting myself, I was being stingy with my security, and with I should have had uninsured motors on there on my policy. This has been a huge warning to me. I should have had comprehensive coverage. If I don't have a few $1,000s in the bank to get another used car or something like that, I should have had myself protected. I've also not been I need to make sure I'm doing stuff like going to the sauna, either massages or more relaxation and deep meditation time, deep relaxation time. I've been cutting corners on that in life. And I think that spiritually this happened to me because it's a reminder that I wasn't putting my self-care. I was, worrying about other things, and I wasn't making that a priority, and making my safety and how I'm protected and my self-love, that padding, that feeling of being safe and secure. And, and I made it so I wasn't safe and secure. And this had to happen. This reminded me of that. I just want to remind everybody, every time something, like this happens, you think okay, this is happening for us, not to us. What can I learn from this? How can I make the situation better for myself? What could I have done different? And there's not too much. I mean, this happened. I couldn't, this guy just rammed into the back of my car, and I'm still all bruised up and out of alignment. But I'm gonna make that a priority. I'm gonna save the extra money to go to the chiropractor. I'm gonna make sure I rejoined the gym. I was trying to do everything on my own, but the gym helps. And I'm gonna get the extra coverage that I need on my car, and make sure I have that, and do whatever I can and put that as a priority, and not cut corners on my security and self-love, because that is really the core of what we need to be there for other people, to get by, to survive in this world, so we don't get depressed, we don't feel alone. On that note, I just wanted to do a quick exercise for anybody that feels like they're holding any pent up anxiety or aggression or fear or frustration. I wanted to do a reset, parasympathetic system reset. So this will help me, and it'll hopefully help anybody else that needs it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a deep breath in slow. I'm gonna hold my breath, and I'm going to hold it and focus the pressure up here at the top of my vagus nerve, and then I'm gonna slowly let out the breath, and that tells your system to relax. I might do that a few times. Okay, so you ready? Okay, here I go. Here we go. Okay. Slowly let the breath out. Feel better already. Okay. One more time. Deep, slow breath in, and then hold it. Okay. One more time. Third time's a charm. Slowly in, hold it at the top, squeeze it, hold it, and slowly let out. Ready? Okay, hopefully, I know it's kind of silly, but hopefully that might have helped someone out there that needed to relax their parasympathetic sympathetic system, and just relax all that tension, spiritual tension, emotional tension. We need to remember to release that, let it go, put our self-love and self-care as a priority. So anyway, I just want to thank y'all again. Y'all are in my thoughts. And, we're just going to remain vigilant. We're going to remain vigilant in this world. Who's ever leading this world. I know we haven't been able to start a new system yet, but there's many of us that want to bring new earth. There's many of us that, want to live more with nature and more in peace and in accordance with nature and peace. I think we're going to keep an eye on. We need to keep an eye on anyone who's in charge and who's the people. Hopefully, if it's going to go in the right direction, and if it's not, we need to be vigilant of that. I think that the next thing they're going to try to do is get us to have these biometric IDs. I think we should say no to that. I think that it's a way that we can all be controlled. So these are the times we're going to have some really important decisions and coming up, and we need to stand firm and not forget what's happened over the past 5 years and how many rights and liberties they infringed upon and took away from people. I hope more have woken up, and if we just have enough, we can shift things. These beings are not as powerful as they want us to believe. And even if everybody around us, seems to not be realizing it, we still have our own power, and we still can get through this. But I do believe collectively more are waking up, and they're paying more attention. Even if they're, satisfied with the way things are now, I think there are a lot more people paying more attention. And, I just think, but these little things, they like to boil the frog slow. These little things like with the biometric IDs and things that they might try to get us to do, it's integral that we stand firm, and no more mandates, say no to these things, these licenses and these extra things that they do that takes away our freedom and liberties, to just be one with nature and be at peace. And so anyway, I just, that's just a little bit of spiritual and holistic advice here and practical. I like to mix things together because I think our whole existence is a mix of these things. And I'm going to leave it at that. Maybe I'll go live again sometime, but I just wanted to come on here and say how much I appreciate everybody, especially everyone who supported me, my friends that donated and supported, or anybody that's come to me for readings or anything like that. I love and appreciate you so much. I love all of you. And thank you again. Have a great evening.